Okay, task 5, customs duty and insurance, is worth 4%, and it's basically a summation. It's starting to include some of the taxes and other associated costs that go into importing a particular fabric or garment. So 5.1, create a table that calculates the total customs duty payable for the imported fabric from every country. So if we go to our assignment and task 5, you'll see that the table's already set up. Classification number relates to the classification of the garment for customs duty purposes, and then the percentage is the tax payable or the tariff payable. So first thing is that the Australian Customs Service levies their tax on the FOB value, and the FOB value is going to be the number of garments or pieces of fabric we're bringing in, which if we go back to 3.1 is our annual production in units, you may have named yours, multiplied by the FOB price, which is way back in task 1.1 and, 1.2. Total FOB price for India in Aussie dollars, is that one, and enter. And then you just simply drag that one down. So depending on which country, now my numbers are a little bit different to yours, but depending on which country you're importing from, you're going to have a different value. Customs duty is therefore the total FOB value multiplied by the percentage rate. And again, as I said, importing into Australia, you need a valid commercial invoice that clearly states the total FOB value on it. Drag that one down. Air freight is from task 3.2. We just go along and we want total freight charge for air, which is column H, and if we go down to the bottom of column H, and I think mine's empty, which is no good again, mine are a bit low, so cell 371 and enter. You can obviously absolute that, so we're going to assume for the purposes of this exercise that air freight's going to be the same for each one of them. Air insurance, we've got two options. We can go for air Lloyd's of London or Bureau Veritas. We want the cheapest from these two, so I've already set it up, but we want to set up a min function that just finds the cheapest, and therefore your air insurance is the FOB value plus transport multiplied by insurance, and throw some brackets around that obviously. And sea freight is going to be exactly the same, equals task 3.2, but this time we're going to sea freight charge in this cell. Mine happens to be empty, but it's F471, and then drag down, and same deal. Insurance is the FOB value plus sea freight multiplied by the cheapest insurance, and don't forget the brackets. Oops. And total units, I actually could have put it down here, but it's just simply equals annual production in units, so I could use that one instead. Okay, so what we finally have is FOB price, the tax we have to pay, the air freight we're going to pay, which then determines or helps us in calculating the air and sea insurance from each particular country. And we've done that one. Create a table that calculates total insurance payment for the imported fabric, which is that one there, and that's your 4%.